Welcome to the premiere episode of Where You Live, where we spotlight different areas in our community. I'm your host, Brieanna McCutcheon, and today we bring you to MacDonald Island's newest addition, Shell Place. Shell Place has over 127,000 square feet and has been known to host everything from CFL games to concerts. To find out all the details on Shell Place, we caught up with Teresa Wells. So tell me a little bit about this field. It is massive.
Well, this is a regulation size CFL football stadium. It's also an outdoor performance stadium. Opened officially in June of 2015 and has really become home of sort of the concert and event experiences at MacDonald Island Park.
No doubt. Tell me a little bit about the CFL games that went on here, or game, and I understand there was also FC Edmonton that played here?
That's correct. So we host a variety of events in the stadium, from sport events, concert events. In terms of the CFL, we held the Northern Kickoff, which was the furthest north exhibition game the CFL has ever played. So that was the Saskatchewan Roughriders versus the Edmonton Eskimos in June of 2015.
Big game.
Fabulous. The Eskimos won. It was a really great game. We had about 12,000 people in attendance. People came from all over Alberta and Saskatchewan to enjoy the game. We even had some visitors that came as far as from Alaska.
Holy cow.
So it was a pretty tremendous experience. And then 2 weeks after that, we actually hosted the furthest north regular season CFL game with the Toronto Argonauts. And the Argonauts actually use this as their opening season home field.
That is insane. So how many people can fit here?
With the regular seating, we can fit about 4,500, 5,000 people.
And then you have the whole thing with food and drink is available as well?
We have entire hospitality services, concessions, of course, food and drink. And for concert experiences, we're also able to use that field. So we're able to actually bring more people in and get them out on the field. And in 2015, we actually hosted Aerosmith.
Wow.
So which was
Were you there for that?
I was. It was pretty exciting to see Steve Tyler here in Fort McMurray.
And were there's more than 5,000 people for that one?
Yeah, there was approximately about 7,000 to 8,000 for the Aerosmith event.
That would have been nice. I don't think they perform as much as they obviously used to, so just like a little bit more of a quaint group, but still a big...
We were one of their only 3 dates in Canada on that tour, so that was really exciting to have them here, and it really was a tremendous experience. I think it's one of those things that people don't expect Fort McMurray to host is something like Aerosmith. So
well, I didn't. Yeah. I mean, I'm from Edmonton, and I was like, you guys had Aerosmith here?
We did. In fact, last summer we had John Fogerty here. He finished his tour right here in the stadium in October.
And I can see over in the corner of my eye here, you have a baseball diamond.
Yep.
So what don't you have here? And where's the seating for the baseball diamond?
The seating for the baseball diamond, it actually is over in the baseball stadium itself. So we have seating for about 1,800, 2,000 people in the stadium. That is actually the home of the Fort McMurray Giants as well, of which they started their season last year. Really tremendous organization, great community partner. What don't we have here? Well, at MacDonald Island Park, it's all here. We've got everything.
I know, it really is. Who did the layout and the design, deciding we're going to have this full-size CFL field, we're going to have a baseball diamond, the rock climbing wall? Who was responsible for that?
Well, actually, it was the community of Fort McMurray that was really responsible. The development of Shell Place took place in collaboration with the community. So through a series of community engagements, surveys, we determined what the community would like to see as additions to MacDonald Island Park. We already had great amenities going on with the Miskinaw Golf Club and the Suncor Community Leisure Centre, but we went to the community and said, what are we missing? What do you think we need? And these are the things that the community said, we'd like to see this in Fort McMurray.
When we come back, Teresa takes us deep inside Shell Place. All right, here we are. Don Scott McMurray Law Office, Badminton Centre.
This is actually a really popular amenity. This amenity, when it is open, is hopping from the time it opens until the time it closes. We actually have a really active badminton community in the region. They're very enthusiastic, and we're actually going to be hosting a badminton tournament at the end of April to celebrate the grand opening of this facility.
Who's in the tournament?
Really, it's open to public registration. So we have youth sections, we've got adult sections. Everybody's welcome to come out and participate. And that's really going to celebrate the grand opening of the Don Scott McMurray Law Office Badminton Centre.
I think we should be on a team, Teresa. You and me versus Fort McMurray. What do you say?
We could try it, but I have to warn you, I think we'd lose to the youth crowd because they're pretty good in town.
Maybe it would make good TV though.
It probably would make excellent television.
That would be pretty funny, I think. Well, this is a really nice facility. I don't even know if you can see it on TV right now, but the ceilings are out of control. You're not going to get any of those little birdies up in the rafters there.
It's an absolutely beautiful facility. It's been well designed for badminton, and again, it's really popular whether you are a beginner player or whether you're somebody who's a little more advanced and more competitive. This facility has been designed for badminton, and it's available exclusively for badminton. It's the only one of its kind in Wood Buffalo.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, hello, sir. Are you going to be our coach? This is our new coach.
This is Clay.
Hey, Clay. He's gonna make it happen. You're gonna teach me how to do the, what is it? Backhands, the spikes.
Backhand spikes.
Come. This is my new coach, Clay.
Hi, how's it going?
So what is the number one rule of badminton? Like, if there is one rule, is it endurance, footwork? Do I need to work on my table tennis skills?
I don't know, get centered.
Get centered. Okay,
I'm centered.
Teresa and I are going to get centered, and then we're going to come back here. I think that's a good
Clay
idea.
can be our coach.
Yeah. Just positive reinforcement.
Yes.
No yelling at me. I might cry. Perfect. Sweet. Thanks, guys. After meeting my badminton coach, we continue our tour of Shell Place.
This is the MacDonald Island Community Art Gallery presented by Kirshner Family Corporation.
Oh my.
So this is actually an art gallery where we host exhibitions from local artists, local photographers, as well as the occasional traveling exhibition. We've had exhibitions here from China.
Really?
So absolutely. So it's really an opportunity to showcase art in our community.
So, how does someone get their art in here? What are the processes they have to go through?
Well, there's a variety of different ways. Often they will belong to an artist group or an artist collective who will approach our arts and culture department with a proposal for an exhibition. Sometimes it's individual artists in the community who are looking for a space to exhibit their works.
So, say this one here, which is very interesting. Is it ever for purchase, or is it only just to look at?
Well, the ones right now are actually part of an organization called Fuse Social's Time Raiser, and this is actually coming up a little later this spring. It's an event where people actually bid for pieces of art with their volunteer time.
Nice. You got a lot of pieces.
But often artists do sell their works through this facility. We actually do have a full arts and culture department, so we do visual arts workshops, we do painting workshops, painting parties, and we actually also have a dance academy, the MI Dance Academy.
I saw that the other day. There's a bunch of little girls with their jazz shoes on.
We have everything from
dancing.
little tiny ballerinas to adult dancers.
Yeah.
Very successful program, very popular program, very strong registration in the program. Very proud of our dance academy and the accomplishments of our dancers. And again, it's really just one of those aspects of things we do at MacDonald Island Park. Arts and culture is an important part of recreation and leisure.
Definitely. Lots and lots of art.
We've had some beautiful exhibitions. We have a number of talented artists in our community. We're very fortunate.
Yeah, it's the skyline.
It is.
That's pretty. Look at that. That's where we are. Wait, where's Mac Island on here? Can we see it anywhere?
Mac Island would be
Is it over here?
far end. Yep.
Or would it be this little, that big? No, I guess it's over here.
Yeah.
See, I already know. I already know. This is where Teresa and I are going to perform deadlifts now to prepare for our badminton match, which is coming up. Teresa's gonna spot me.
This is our fitness center. It originally opened in 2009. It was so popular we had to expand it almost immediately because the usership was so strong. And again, it's still one of our busiest amenities.
Yeah.
We have people who are here on a daily basis, just achieving their own fitness goals.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You really have everything.
We do, yeah, and we've got great fitness specialists, personal trainers, people who are really dedicated on our team to helping people achieve those health and wellness goals that they're looking for.
Not only did the Suncor Community Leisure Centre have a full gym, but they also installed a 200-meter running track.
So the running track is a really popular amenity year-round, particularly though in the winter months, simply because, of course, running outdoors becomes very difficult. We also have lots of parents who come here with strollers. It's just a really popular facility again, and just a great aspect of health and wellness at MacDonald Island.
And now in each corner, there's a fair amount of space for people, and you have bikes along the side, so you can also be on the spin bikes.
There's little pockets of workout equipment.
Yeah.
Most of the spin bikes are actually designed for programs because we do programs up here as well.
Right, so a spin class happens over here.
Right, yeah, we have classes that take place in this area as well. So
beautiful. Again, really, there's everything. And then there's more workout equipment over there.
Yep.
And some battle ropes.
Yes, that's correct. So there's workout equipment all through here, and again, our personal trainers do some training in this area as well.
The MacDonald Island Recreation Complex officially opened in 1978 and featured a golf course, 3 baseball diamonds, ice rinks, and a 12-sheet curling rink. Closed down for renovations from 2006 to 2008, the facility would reopen in 2009 as the Suncor Community Leisure Centre at MacDonald Island Park. And in 2010, residents would see the opening of the Syncrude Aquatic Centre, making MacDonald Island Park the largest community recreation centre in Canada. Today, approximately 40,000 residents visit the island complex to utilize its various amenities, including the NHL-sized rinks, squash courts, rock climbing, and the Wood Buffalo Regional Library. To end our tour, it was only fitting to pay homage to the man who made this all possible, Mr. Chuck Knight.
Chuck Knight is really responsible for the development of MacDonald Island Park in Fort McMurray. Chuck Knight was just a member of the community who felt really passionately that we needed a dedicated sports, recreation, and leisure facility. So he began to advocate for it. Chuck went on to become the mayor of Fort McMurray, as you can see. But he really is responsible for MacDonald Island Park's existence in our community. So we like to honor his history and his contribution. We wouldn't be here without him.
No kidding.
MacDonald Island Park is his legacy.
Chuck Knight truly believed in sport and recreation, and that's evident to see when you visit MacDonald Island Park. That's all we have today for Where You Live. Until next time, I'm Brieanna McCutcheon.